Alright. Twitch is now live, and let me double check YouTube. YouTube is now live. Alright, we're all set.
Alright, so after last session, after the battles in a row, everything seems to be okay. I guess quick recap, I suppose, but after being rescued by Dine with her time bubble that puts them into a different dimension briefly, everyone, including Noelle, Philia, Sophia, taking them all to Dine's secret spot and within that underground place that was definitely secret. So, got some explanation and about Dine started rambling off about random shit, but she talked about she's a witch apprentice. She's also a merchant, doctor, newspaper journalist, alchemist. She's a whole bunch of shit at once. So, so at some point there was discussion on whether everyone should stay or go, and majority of everyone said that they should leave and just get out of here. They shouldn't overstay their welcome. So Dine is staying behind to assist. Well, I guess not assist, but to observe the situation with her time bubble, which will disappear within an hour. Noelle's currently grabbing Chancellor to, I guess, have investigate the Fulls. Assuming they'll be there when they get there. Flawn's a little sad. She ran off ahead. Uses Ronald chased her, and everyone's now leaving. I think that's everybody who's here is here. So you guys venture through the rest of that the underground thing, and you find a passage that leads to the park. Now you left. You're outside the open, and now you realize that you're in the Mater Park.
Do we still see Ronald and Eustace going up to head of Flan? Are they in view?
They're in view.
So everyone go up to them. Just check up on Flan.
I guess just a quick question. Is Silica still holding you well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just seen the whole movie.
I was just double checking.
Alright.
Leon's going to tell Sophia. Sophia, go. May you go on ahead and tell everyone in the mansion about everyone I'm bringing. I'm going to try and contact our instructor.
Of course, buddy. Alrighty then. Hey!
So Liliana picks up Arcus and attempts to call Johan, since he's the only one that's missing, based on what Noelle said.
Alright, so it rings for quite a while, but eventually, Johan Kristen speaking.
Liliana says, took you a while to respond.
Well, I got a little caught up in a little something, so I guess I couldn't really reach for my Arcus that fast. What happened, Miss Forth? You usually don't call me. Oh, whoops, old habit. What happened, Liliana? You usually don't call me unless something happened.
Quite indeed. And I'm just gonna blue text.
So as you explain, Johan expresses concern. It's like, what? I guess, he expresses concern, and he pretty much, I'll let it rock. Anyway, I guess he asks everyone. I guess you confirm everyone's fine in the blue text, but he's gonna express he's worried about everyone, how's everyone doing. Liana, we're all fine, but Wayne got fucking Clapperino, blah, blah, blah. It's like, he knows, right? So I'm just trying to get the conversation somewhere. You tell Johan's worried about you guys. So,
yeah. Quite so. So Leon's going to say, quite so. Not only that, it seems that while you were gone, all this happened at the same time, and I feel like someone is pulling the strings around here.
They probably gotta let someone know about this then. And if I had to guess, I could probably try to let let one of the guides know. If you know what I mean. Surely they can do something about it.
Quite so. Hopefully Argyles comes back. She seems to be in quite a hurry.
I'm heading back into Heimdall in a moment, so
Heading back?
yeah, I had to leave Heimdall for. He had to leave. He said he has to leave, but he's coming back.
I see. So something dire must have happened.
You can put it that way. It's just something I couldn't ignore.
Well then, she says, we're going back to my mansion. I'll let the guard know about your arrival.
All right, I'll be there in a jiffy.
Click.
So, Lyle says, what did he say?
It seems while we were out in the sewers, he was outside of Heimdallr. Seems like he had his own situation to take care of. He didn't quite say what it was, so we'll wait till he returns. He
so
said that
many
he...
things.
Oh, go ahead.
So many things happening at the same fucking time. What kind of big coincidence is this?
Of course she leaves at
that's
the
quite
time
so.
we're doing that.
The first thing first, we should get some rest for anything else. She's been exhausted throughout the entire day. I don't know what time it is, but yeah.
Nine, could you somehow
Hello?
pick up your mic?
Hello? Hello?
We can hear you, but you're very low.
You're extremely low, yeah.
What's it doing? Hello?
Yeah, you're still low, but
Do you hear what I said?
we should take a rest and something along those lines.
Something, yeah, something.
Yeah, we should take a rest, especially at the long, exhausting thing that we went through.
Alright, the instructor should join us shortly. I already informed my guards. Let's all make way to my mansion. And I'm going to assume this is a good way to pass it to Soren and...
Yeah. So as Ronald uses her teaching at the Flan, Soren and Noah follow suit. So Soren, Flan, Soren, Noah are all kind of just at the same pace now, trying to get Flan. She's speed walking real fast. And then he says, Flan, wait! She looks around, turns around. She looks like she's about to cry.
Guess Soren will. Did she stop?
She stopped, yeah.
Guess Soren will go up to her and like put his hand on her shoulder. What's wrong, Flan?
Alright, just at the same time, she's going to blue text what happens.
By all means, please blue text.
So, short version, she's going to talk about how the woman was saying all those mean things about the Septuagint Church, and just, bad-mouthing Serena, and making her, trying to tell her that the Septuagint Church is not righteous, and she doesn't know what to believe. And then Ronald says, I told you already, you don't have to believe what she says, just believe in what you believe in. That's it. For him.
Guess Soren will ask, do you still believe in Serena, Flan?
Of course you believe in Serena. She's like my mom.
If you're concerned, why don't we go talk to her then?
We gotta wait till the field study's over.
I'm pretty sure our tasks are over. And I see no reason why we can't just go to Trista's 30 minutes away.
Good point. But we should probably let, everyone know before we do that. I mean, you do that, Flaw, I guess I'm staying here. Well, I'm usually a rule breaker, but I think we should tell the instructor first, once we see him. And if he lets you go, then I wouldn't mind tagging along.
Yes, if it weighs that heavily on you, Flan, I feel like it's better we do it now rather than later.
Okay. Come
on,
on,
ruffle her hair and shit, like try to cheer up Flan. Just know we're here for you. We just want the best for you.
Okay. She wipes her face. Okay, then I'm gonna keep a big fish for now. Because I'm pretty strong.
Yes, you are, Flan. Yes, you are.
Alright, well, everyone's catching up to us. Let's just all walk together as a class. Hey guys, we're over here. We're already next to each other. Yes, Noah's like, I guess put a thumbs up, and then Leticia says, "It looks like they caught the Flan, and she's maybe better now." Well, I kind of find it hard to believe. Yeah, I mean, I'm experiencing a bottling of my emotions, so.
What happened to Flan?
Well, we don't know, but she seemed really sad after the battle was over.
Did something happen?
We don't know. Something happened after the battle was over, so we should probably talk to her about it. If she doesn't want to talk to us about it. Yeah, none of us were actually with her. Only Eustace and Ronald were.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I guess we should take some time to talk about it, but... sorry about that, guys. I wish I was a little bit more useful.
No, it's fine. You did definitely take a hit from that, so you should get yourself some more rest yourself.
Yeah, I think I'm fine to be let go of Silica. I think I can walk. DM, can I walk?
Yes, you can walk. You're just struggling a bit, but you're able to walk.
Okay, so I guess when she put me down... Ah!
Who said I'm gonna put you down?
Okay,
Damn.
well, what you say in response to me trying to say...
that reminds me. Con save. God.
Man, welcome...
This was a small check. You're fine.
I can't wait to nat 1 this.
Okay, you're good. Anyway.
Anyways, like I said,
Alright, so
Ashley, if you just want to move on, up to you.
yep. So you guys catch up with one another, and you guys head to Leon's man. Some concerns expressed to Flan. Flan says she's a-okay. I'm okay. Yeah. You got some talking to, and yeah. By the way, guys, she says that she wants to try to go to Trista after they get confirmation from instructor, so she will be telling everyone that. Anyway, Mansion West Manor. We're gonna skip all the way through. You're gonna see Ducky and Leonard. They let him in. You get to the mansion quarters. Everyone's like, "Wow, this place is fucking huge." Whoever has been here before. Yeah, bro. And
Nice to see you two again.
what's up? And so yeah, a little awkward exchanges. I gotta check everyone's token now because this crit is ass. One second. Yeah, you guys are in. You get to the entrance of the mansion. You walk in, and you're greeted by the maids. Any personal thoughts? Probably not important, but yeah, I believe it's Lila's first time here. So if it is, Lila's like
It is.
She expresses like, you're living pretty big, huh? Like something like that. Because this place is so huge. It's actually really right down the street from my house. What the heck? My old house?
Yeah, it says. Quite so. Is it too huge? I could have sworn the Sinclair was bigger.
Of course it was. I didn't say you did.
Real quick, pause. Is that you changing the music speed and stuff like that?
I mentioned no speed.
The music was having issues on my end, so I was just double checking.
That must have been just you?
I'm assuming. Anyways, go on.
You make it to the manor, and you're inside. Welcome to the military academy. I mean, welcome to the Phileas Manor.
Why is Yuel the only one outside?
He didn't get selected. I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Someone's missed Sophia. Be 10 of you. Sophia's there. I just got a token. So they welcome everyone. Mother says that Sophia explained everything to her, so please, everyone, have a rest. And then she tells the maids to attend to everyone who needs help. So, let's see here. Who's okay? Yeah, okay, you're dying. Pretty bad.
I'm pretty sure every player is dying.
Okay, well, let me get Sophia so I can. Okay. So Sophia helps Lilian. Yeah, there's a lot of these girls, bro. Yeah, I'll have Sue help her. We'll have, which one? Rita gonna help Soren because he's fucking oof. God, 35. Not really important, but I'm just trying to get the scene out of the way. Anyway, all the maids help everyone. You're definitely feeling it, so I'm gonna give you Giselle. All right. Sophia. I mean, Cecilia, and I guess Aaron get one of them. Okay, cool. Anyway, so they help them out. Like tend to them. Do some medical work because now they're all experiencing that kind of thing. And eventually, after you guys are all done being taken care of, you give your thanks to the maids. They really appreciate it. A friend of my lady is a friend of ours, and Kokoli is really pleased to see everyone working so good together. Eventually, I guess you guys all agreed to go to the big dinner table to talk, or what's happening. So.
I mean, I'm going to assume that this counts as us having a break, rested, so we can now talk.
Yeah, so I guess the most open spot is technically either the table or mother's quarters. So I'm going to say probably the table. So I'm going to put everyone there now.
So will we count this as a short rest?
Yes, it's short. How long will it take? It has to be an hour, so.
We're just getting bandaged up.
Okay.
So I guess not. It had to be a whole hour. So,
Gotcha. I was just double checking.
Really? Ah, could it be me?
Okay. And all right, cool. I'll just put you guys in your own seat because it's kind of small. Never expected to ever have everyone here, so yeah.
Apologies, I can't really do a mansion tour. At least mostly everyone's patched up.
There's no chairs. Oh.
Are you alright, UL?
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. That maid that you assigned to me actually did some wonders. Still feeling it, but I think I'm in a better shape now.
Really? Is that so?
Aaron missing. Oh, what the fuck is that?
Huh, interesting.
Why?
The first time Giselle treated to me, she accidentally reopened my wound.
Wait, what?
Well, I guess she got a lot better recently, Liliana.
Oh, silly question. When I patched up Owain, I just ripped off his shirt and used that, so technically he's shirtless.
You got a shagger.
She probably gets you some clothes.
See, somebody probably gave you clothes or something.
He's wearing a pink collar shirt right now.
So, fan artists, let's get on that.
Alright, so we need a Soren like a piece of his shirt when he got my bandage on my arm. Then we have a Soren no shirt when he patched up UL.
No, Soren just used Owain's shirt, not his own.
Oh, so
Oh,
UL's
you're not
is
gonna do it.
shirtless.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess UL is wearing the pink collar shirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
God damn.
Anyway, so you guys are at the round table now, and look at
Nice
my
shirt.
notes.
It's a good color on you.
Thanks.
I could probably do this during it. Okay. All right. So you guys are at the table. So this is obviously table talk, our favorite thing in this campaign. So yeah, someone get a start. So everyone's here, and okay, guys, as you says, now that we're all reconvened and not so beat up anymore, let's talk about what happened today, because I'm sure none of us were expecting that.
Not at all, Eustace. Not at all. Well, first,
Should-
let's start. Oh,
Should we wait for any instructor to get here?
Who knows when he's gonna be here?
He said he did say he's going to hastily come. He should be here any moment now. But first, let's talk about what happened after our after we completed our tasks for the day. On our side, our guide was acting pretty strange all of a sudden. She was jittery. It looked like she was in a real hurry, and then she pretty much left the hotel. Whatever was going on, it seemed that it really bothered her. She didn't to tell us what it was.
Sounds like it was something personal she couldn't tell you guys. In
Yeah, but
our
you-
case, our guide, well, he had to go handle some stuff, came back, and he was an extra task that involved finding a crown? Was I there?
An extra task. Yeah, questions.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? We didn't have such a thing.
She said, yeah, she was there. Okay, I think.
Yeah, and we found out that apparently some fan thief took it some way. They put hits all over the place, and yeah, it was quite strange.
Yeah, we
After
basically just
that-
ran around all around. We just ran all around Heimdallr.
Mm-hmm.
If that was the case.
And after that, well, we saw our guide again, had lunch. He seemed a little weird, but I mean, then he left again.
Liliana would ask, would you say that this extra special task, would you say was not to the same level as any other task? Would it be field study esque? She says. Field study like.
The tasks we were given basically might as well be the same as bracer work. So yes, someone needed help and we helped fulfill it.
Nothing seemed so odd about the request itself, to be honest. You were just trying to find these clues, that's really it. And we did successfully help the person like we're supposed to.
Call was an
And
emergency
probably-
request too, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And what about the thief?
Well, we never... Was I there? Oh my god.
He was.
Okay.
Well, we never caught the thief, but we found the item. It was inside a black boat.
Yes, we never encountered a thief. We just followed the we just followed all his riddles, and eventually it led us to the crown.
Huh. It sounds. Do you not think it sounds as if it was some sort of test?
No, it precisely was. After all, if he was truly a thief, he would have just taken the crown and left without any of these clues to retrieve it.
I doubt that. Oh no, you say it was an emergency request, yes?
Yes, it wasn't a request we were originally intended to have at the beginning of the day.
Yeah, our guy gave it to us right after all our current request.
Hmm.
Sound like
Strange,
the
Leia said.
sound like the thief was just messing with people. Just at least with whoever doing field study for you guys.
They made you run all over the city. I suppose that that the fact that you found the item is good. But what if while you were running around, something else was happening?
What are you trying to say?
Well, judging from what happened to our guide, what if it's all connected?
What? The requests in your guide connected? You gotta be a little more clear there, Leon.
So what does the thief have to do with our guides?
Well, that's just the thing. Leia says. We're missing a lot of information here. Why did a thief stealing... What was it? Leia says.
The fuck.
There's a very valuable crown that belonged to a jewelry shop here.
The
Right.
Crimson Crown.
A crown, Leia says.
Call it a crown.
And somebody just took it and I guess put it in places for you guys to find it.
Yes, and the bizarre thing is that the way he placed it everywhere felt like magic. 'Cause
Oh.
it'll- Yes. I guess where the boat where we found the crown, it was hidden away within it, and the only way to do so is to open it. But there was no way to do it unless you had a key to it.
Unfortunately, the owner of the boat happened to be there, so be able to get it, no problem.
Oh, that's convenient.
Is there any? Did we ever get a name of this thief? Perhaps he's infamous or something.
The note didn't really have anything on it, right? No name. Did it?
I don't
Because I
recall.
don't fucking remember, so I'm gonna say there's no fucking name on that note. There is no name for this thief.
Huh.
But it seems that Mary had pretty good. Mary? Was it Mary?
One of the two had knowledge on this kind of stuff, actually.
It
So.
was Mary.
Pretty sure it was Mary.
Mary had a lot of knowledge on this thievery stuff, though.
Aaron's like, huh? Mary? I wouldn't imagine her being interested in stuff like that.
Well, guess what? She was. So-
Not necessarily the thieving part, but she did a good job solving the riddles.
Oh, okay.
But she was the one who did say that they usually leave these cards around, so she didn't know something.
Oh, really?
Then I suppose for this thief thing, we should gonna ask her.
Where
Well, I think
who
we-
knows?
I think we also have more pressing topics to talk about, like the things we just encountered in the sewers. We don't need to talk about this thief at the moment.
Yes, your trial turned into a whole ruckus, Miliana.
Right. And it was a trial that, in theory, I was supposed to take alone. But I guess I was told that rules can be broken for these type of situations. So I made the decision. But still, this monster was just lying there in the sewers, as if it was just dormant, waiting to be released. Not only that, we don't have any idea about who this mysterious person that gave you that cipher, right, Soren? That map, sorry?
Oh yes, we still don't know who gave us the map.
But it helped out, didn't it? If we didn't do it, then we would have been lost.
Yes.
And we still don't know what that artifact does. The one that stuck to you.
Thankfully, it's not doing any sort of reaction right now.
At the
What-
same time, someone walks through the door.
Coolio, thank God.
Pardon the intrusion, everyone.
Oh,
Philly, what's on you?
I did say I was going to report about what happened, but I'm also here to give you this, Liliana. Sorry if I was interrupting something.
we were simply talking about what happened today.
Wise.
Everything seems so bizarre.
I can imagine. Too many things happen at once, all at the same time.
So Leona looks at Philia and what is
She
this?
hands her a letter, and it says, well, it doesn't say, but I'm going to say what it says.
Okay.
So, it's a letter from Caius. Caius will congratulate Liliana on the trial. I was going to read what I wrote. So, Philly has informed him of what happened and went to take care of it immediately. So, in regard to what happened, as in the fools and all that stuff, so he went to go take care of it.
Uh-huh.
He apologized he couldn't be there in person, but he believed that she indeed learned from these trials and tribulations. He will state that this isn't the end, and there will be more to come in life. He prays that you'll be able to overcome whatever is thrown at you, like she did for this trial. As for the artifact she uncovered, please leave with Philia for the time being. Rudolph should be arriving soon to pick it up from her. And basically, he congratulates you and tells you that there's more to look forward to, and also the artifact has to be given to Philia.
Okay, so pretty much, Leona takes the letter, right? She reads it out loud to the people, to everyone, and she, like, how should I say this? Two things, right? She reads about Rudolph coming, so cool, good news. She knows Rudolph, and she says, Judith,
She looks.
is this correctly your brother's handwriting?
She looks at it. It's been so long since I've seen his writing, but I would say yes, that looks like his writing.
All right, Leona says. Thank you for confirming. All right, then.
Blonde looks, worried. Nah, I don't know how to describe it. She looks off when you say all that, so, yeah. You don't notice it, but maybe someone else might have did, but yeah.
So as Leona takes the letter, she says, "All right then, Sister Philia, I would advise you to be careful with it." As she gets closer to her,
Looks to have been purified somehow. Don't worry about me. I'm strong enough to handle whatever this throws at me.
all right, I almost, Leona says, it definitely stuck like glue, and I feared that it was going to explode or something. Just be very careful about it, just in case I've wrapped it around a little bit.
Yeah, you can keep my shirt, by the way, Aaron says. My jacket, I mean. That's his shirt. You have to win his jacket.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I can get another one and get back. Thank you, everyone.
So Liliana, let me take this item off my my thing.
And Philia says that she receives it from her. She will tell Liliana she also informed Kais about the apprentice. Since it seems she's on their side, she thinks it's okay to trust me. He thinks? Oh, okay. I'll just read it word from word. So, yeah, Philia received the artifact and tell Liliana that she has to also inform Kais about the apprentice. Since it seems she's on her side, he thinks it's okay to trust her, so they will not take action unless she does something that's a threat to the world. That's it. So that's basically what she says. That she told about the apprentice, and Kais believes it's fine for the time being to not treat her as a threat.
Liliana says, I agree as well. She did help us, and honestly, she says, Yuel, if I had to say, you two are quite familiar.
How so?
Well, she was able to communicate with me while we were in
when she said that, I guess I look at her and be like, I'm not saying anything, but just looking at her, just being like, really?
Leona says, yes, she wasn't anywhere near the room, yet she was able to communicate through my mind, just like how you do it. It was quite. It was quite a sudden surprise. Leona says.
Well, at least it's good to know that I'm not the only one that can do it. Does is this like a natural thing? I'm asking her. For you?
No, I don't understand the question, but I'm just gonna.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking her. I can't remember her name.
Philia?
Yeah. Like is.
What are you asking her?
I'm asking like her like I'm asking, you know, the communication thing that I usually do. Is this like something that she naturally learned to do, or?
Oh, you're misunderstanding.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna roll with it and say, the ability to telepathically talk to others. It wasn't my doing. It was the girl with the short black hair who was doing that, actually. Now, as for it being normal, I would say it isn't quite normal. It's very rare. And to be honest, she's the first person that I've heard be able to do that, but you're the second, now that I'm hearing this.
I guess I misunderstood what she was saying. Apologies.
Oh, it's fine. So, did you hand the artifact to Philia?
Yeah.
Get her out of here? Okay, so...
just go, she asks, you think, Philia, sorry, Sister Philia, do you think I can have some time to see Rudolph? It's been, what, a year since I last seen him?
I'm sure you'll have time. He won't be here until later tomorrow morning, so that'll be your best chance.
Alright. Oh, well, this
Anyways.
has successfully carried my duty.
She nods. I bid everyone farewell. May Adios bless you on your journey. She does a little prayer thing and then skedaddles.
Well, look at you, Miss Big Shot.
Well, I'm not taking all the glory. Honestly, it's because of everyone in this room that I'm still alive.
Alright, and now, after Philia leaves, the door opens again. Small Looks like I made it, kids. Instructor! Instructor! It's wonder! You... Well... Did I miss out on the conversation, or...?
We were still talking about it. It's good that you're here. We would like to be enlightened about what happened in your end.
Sure, if I can say what I can say. Then he will take the seat over here. Next over here. Do you know what I did? I mean, nothing. Well, he looks like he's trying to think of how to word what he wants to say. And he says, well, I got word about a situation taking place in a minor one in Grenville. Well, the outskirts of it. They were talking about some kind of strange phenomenon happening outside of the Grenville, so I went to go take a look about it.
And lo and behold, I do recall I think it was there, Sakia mentioning this, but indeed there was a phenomenon. Some energy was kind of like messing with the living area in Grenville. Might be some magic thing going on. And well, it was a shrine. Although this time I couldn't actually get through to it this time.
Leon says, so you were able to see it, but not approach it?
Yeah. Sitting in the last, same thing with Ryan Island, the same way. I was able to see it, but I couldn't access it unless, until Miss Fraxis helped us out with that one. Right, kids?
That's correct.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was.
Leon says, Saki had mentioned that it couldn't really be seen unless you were actively looking for it, and that it wasn't active. Should we assume that it's now active?
That's a very high possibility. But, believe me or not, when I was on my way back here, I took a quick glance back and, I couldn't see it anymore. So it makes me wonder what exactly was going on with that. Was Sakia said true, or maybe misleading? I'm not entirely sure. But I can say for a fact that enormous tower was gone just like that once I took my eyes off it once.
Leon ponders in thought, and then says, do you perhaps know how long you could see it?
Well, I guess you could say roughly like a couple minutes. Once I turned away and turned back, a couple minutes later, it's gone.
Would you say something like less than 5 minutes?
2 minutes less than 5. Liliana, so yes, less than 5 minutes.
Okay, unless I'm fucking crazy. Leon says, wouldn't that be around the time that your domain is active, Lila?
I guess I did have it open for quite some time, but I guess it does sound about right. Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Leon says, I'm theorizing a reaction. Yes.
And then outside the door, you hear.
That's because of the ethereal stream. What's that again?
Oh my god, bro.
Bro, who else is gonna come in? Randy Orton with the fucking steel chair? Like,
Dang, is everybody making an
so
entrance like this?
The door busts open.
It is I!
Ah!
I am here! Ooh.
Like, hello
Did I scare
again.
you?
Yes? You busted the door open.
Sorry, I know someone else's home. Please forgive me, Your Majesty?
I am no royal.
Apologies.
I'm just a student, Leon says.
How dare you!
And Sophia kind of gets mad at her. They calm it down. Okay, that's over. And then she says,
But to answer your question, the ethereal stream interfered. There was interfered with the ethereal stream, which is probably why that happened. The fuck is the ethereal stream?
I mean, I guess she forgot.
I'm just talking, so there's not a lot of silence.
Oh, okay, yeah, I gotcha. No, I gotcha. Oh, I was right. So, Leon says, our little stunt made it appear. Is that what I'm understanding correctly?
That's correct, though. Also, my feet are beat. I'm gonna take a seat somewhere. Excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me. Hello, strangers.
Well,
You're no stranger to me.
neither to me either.
Everyone's like, same. And Yohan's like, who is this?
Wait, hold up. Leanna says, that means that, Lila, your domain is related to the Inferior Stream.
Yep, and that's exactly how they'll communicate with you. You see, I can actually, I guess you can say, I can kind of like access the ethereal stream in a special ways. You can read the ethereal stream. I guess that's a better way to put it. And by reading the lines, I was able to find you. Well, yeah, I feel like this. But so before that even happened, I guess there was a disturbance of another disturbance that led me to you. Because someone else here, she kind of like eyes Soren, has some interferences as well.
I do?
Oh, yes. You know what's inside of you, right? Or you have an idea.
Well, which one are you talking about specifically?
The otherworldly, of course!
I just have to double check.
So does that mean that Soren's is a interference? That doesn't sound right at all.
Well, with these eyes, you can see a lot of things in the ethereal stream, and he has something that's not even part of, I don't know how to say it, of the natural order. That's what it is.
So I've been told. It's been described as disturbing by many.
Not only you, even you.
And she points at Lila.
And you.
Yoel.
And you.
Liliana.
It's sort of you, but it's more from the weapon you have.
And,
Yeah.
Silica.
To be honest, you all have a little something inside of you, actually. But it's not as strong as the ones I pointed out at. You, though, and she looks at Johan, you're just kind of like around like the middle, I guess.
What did she say about me again?
Your weapon.
Your weapon, yeah.
She's talking about otherworldly presences, and she was saying that the powers that she sent from Soren is not from the natural order. It also includes Lila, Liliana, Yoel, and Silica's weapon.
Your weapon.
And everyone else here as well, but it's smaller, and Johan's like in the middle.
Leanna will say, but there's something I don't understand. Lila was the one that caused the, as you would say, the reaction to the ethereal stream, but you connected yourself to me because I guess you were able to find me. Why not Lila, the one who even created the domain?
Couldn't tell you, girl. I hit the first thing I saw. I couldn't waste any time, of course. Why it was you is not important, I would say. At least not right now. What matters is that I found you guys and I saved the day.
Yes, you did, Leanna says. And for that, I wish I could give you something, but...
No, I don't need anything. Although I would love a handshake if you wouldn't mind.
A handshake?
Yeah.
If that's what you desire your reward to be, then so be it.
That's kind of awkward, buddy. Don't shake your hand. We just dubs on it.
She still saved her life.
Hmm.
Not just mine, but everyone here. Leanna says, it's the least I can do. So she steps forward. Up. I guess to Martin. Oh.
I just gotta say, it's definitely a pleasure to finally meet you, Liliana Philius. Again. I know a lot about you. Everyone else, of course. But the Phillies in the flesh, wow!
To you as well. I've been following just about almost every single, how should I say this, journal entries you made.
Ooh.
At least the ones I could find.
Ooh.
And I must say, ever since I first put my eyes on it, I've been a little bit obsessed about it.
Fan of my work, I see. Well, I'm glad I might have give you some perspective. I'm just a very a hobbyist, if you will. If this be interesting, I will write about it. And handshake, I guess, already
Yeah.
happened. So we
Well, yeah,
handshake.
She's here.
Yeah.
I step forward. I put
Okay,
myself
well,
here.
Yeah, you handshook her, and you feel like a tiny, tiny sensation after handshaking. That's
Okay, she. Well, how should I say this? Well, she's not gonna doubt her. There you go. She's not gonna doubt her.
But more importantly, everyone, I gotta tell you what happened with what do you guys call him, the bull?
Yeah, can you? What happened to them? Like you, I'm guessing I can't really make it like a big thought about it, but like you all pretty enthusiastic about learning what's happening. What happened with them?
Well, this is probably not what you wanted to hear, but after the Chancellor and his posse arrived, we walked over there, I chit-chatted him up, and he was not interested in talking to me, and, yeah, we got there, and no one was to be found. It seems like somehow they got out of my dimension, which is weird, because that's not possible, unless you have access to traveling through dimensions. Only-
One of them has the capability.
What?
Wait,
Yes,
is it- no, go on.
Ria says, the one with the sword. That's how they even appear in the first place. She, you know more than I, right, instructor?
Yes, that blade of hers, it seems like it can cut through dimensions. It really runs for my money.
But no. She has to swing the sword, right? It's not possible. You're frozen in that dimension when that happens. You can't do anything about it.
But you're saying that.
Interesting.
But you're saying that they all escaped.
Yes, because once my bubble is over, they will be at the exact same spot we got them at. I waited an hour, and, well, nobody showed up.
Planche?
Once again, huh?
Well, you gotta do something about it. Do you really want to just think about it? I mean, come on. Those guys were probably holding back.
Oh, yes, I'm thundering today. I might cut out, by the way.
Anyway, those guys was they were definitely holding it back from when I sent on my way over there.
What? We could barely even take on the lady with the green and the yeah.
Ria says, I was able to interact with Zero, but I only got one hit on him. Meanwhile, he pretty much backed us up pretty... Well, you saw how I was.
Well, we took care of him a little bit, but not completely, unfortunately. Wish you could have seen him fall. You good? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. But yes, topic at hand is that they're gone. So they're free. We know what they're doing right now.
And I got an NPC scene for you guys. so
Oh, that's what you did. Okay.
it's like 16 minutes. 16 minutes, so I'm gonna play that.
Oh, 16? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get the stream to.
Now, I'm really afraid. I'm pretty sure I didn't say anything crazy, but I fuck it, I'm taking a risk. so, alright. I did write a script, and I made sure the names of certain characters weren't present. So, anyway, I'm going to play that. So, it is 19 minutes. My bad. so,
Let's see how I can
1 second.
I hope this works. I really hope this works. Oh, it does work. Let's go.
Go where? Okay, I'm never gonna just not listen to this when this happens because I hate hearing my voice.
That's fair. I'll tell you when it's over.
Yeah. All right. All right. Second. Oh, I should change. All right. So this takes place directly after, basically, when Dina confirmed all that shit. So, all right. I'm gonna take my headphones off. So, oh, you have it? You have it on stream?
One sec. I need
Can you
to
like, cover your mouth so you can see the like taskbar of the VLC real quick? In
duplicate.
order to center this properly.
Uh,
I
Tom?
think it's full screen. I have my mouse over it, so you can't see it, and you just can't see it. It's full screen. Yeah, I can't like look at it like on Discord myself because I just can't. I'll just play a little bit.
Opens with
Oh god! Oh, god. Please,
I don't see
please.
anything.
I know.
Of the Himmel Cemetery. The fog.
Not now.
Still nothing.
The remnants of the battle.
Okay, yeah, we can see, we can see.
You can see. We can see.
Okay, I'm gonna go back a little bit, and okay, and here we go.
The fog lingering in the air. The remnants of the battle still hang in the atmosphere, and the group is clearly recovering from the fights. Not because of any damages they've taken during the fight, but for other reasons. In a moment, Zero appears out of thin air and with Nixie and sets Nixie down. After he sets her down a little bit, his gaze scans over the group, and he axes, his voice calm but focused. Is everyone alright? Emerald, ever composed, nods with a slight grimace as she steadies herself. We're fine, for the most part. The side effects, however, they're starting to take hold. Imaginary camera cuts to Lynn, and it's showing her covering her mouth with blood trickling down her hand and mouth as she coughs. Adam's expression softens as he quickly puts a hand on her shoulder. Are you alright? Are you alright? Lynn looks at him, shaking her head slightly. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Are you sure? The blood coming out of your mouth doesn't really speak that same way. She coughs some more, and then Emra says, after noticing Lynn's condition, she's strong. It'll pass. She's certainly pushing herself to her limits, though. You didn't have to overuse it that much. And she kind of like looked at Emra, but just keeps coughing. Dorothy in the background seems disoriented, gripping her head as she stumbles slightly. You know, her dagger begins to glow, pulsing with energy. She remembers herself as trying to fight something. I feel it slipping. I think I'm gonna turn back soon. And she starts staring off into the distance, and it looks like her mind's lost in a haze of hallucinations. She's then sticking her head some more, frustrated now. I hate this. Why can't I just be me? Damn it. She starts stomping on the ground as she thinks about Silica. She has so much resolve for someone so oblivious. I guess you weren't wrong about her, huh? She looks at Zero's direction, and his gaze is in her direction. And then Emerald, noticing Dorothy quote-unquote crashing out, says, more importantly, Zero, Are you okay? It must have taken a lot. It must have taken a lot to get us all out of there. Your side effect might... Zero cuts off Emerald while holding a part of his body. Do not worry about me. The pain I feel only exists within this form. Once I stop it, the pain shouldn't transfer over. However, I've been utilizing the ring's power more often than I should be. So, there's a chance I could be wrong. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Meanwhile, Nixie, still in a daze, glares at Emerald. Adam, noticing the attention, moves towards Nixie, kneels down next to her, and says, "You okay, kiddo?" Nixie looks up at Adam, and she says, "Yes."
Yes.
What the fuck is her voice?
I am. Yes, but are you?
They all kind of fuck, bro. Anyway, that's her voice. I actually forgot her already. She asks him, "Is he okay?" Adam's body appears to have cracks in his body. I guess imagine like not exactly the same, but similar to like Great Ninja War Obito towards the end, that kind of thing. Nixie, no, fuck. Adam's body appears to be cracking. Adam reassures her she will be fine. She should trust her own work, is what he says to Nixie. Nixie shows a small smile, but appears to be still caught in her own thoughts. After a moment, she finally turns her glare to Emerald again, though she says nothing. Emerald notices it and says, "It seems I made an impression, but it's not like I went for a vital spot. It looks like you care about for that boy after all." Then she says a little closer. Nixie's glare deepens, but she stays silent. Her thoughts are a tangled mess of emotions. Zero watches this exchange, the expression darkening slightly as he turns attention to Emerald. "Emerald," he sighs. "Why did you attack Uello Wayne?" Emerald's tone is casual, as though discussing on an everyday matter. "It's instinctive. When you've been in the church as long as I have, you start seeing heresy everywhere. And when I look at him, I see something dangerous. Something that doesn't belong." She pauses, her gaze flicking to her Templar blade as it pulses with energy. "But it's nothing compared to her. The feeling I get from her. Not enough to attack her, of course. I know my place." Zero narrows his gaze to her words, but doesn't say anything further, and then he just looks at Nixie while addressing to Emerald. "Don't let it happen again. At least try not to let it happen again." Emerald with a slight nod, her eyes looking at Nixie, but there is no apology, only cold calculation. Nixie looks away, clearly upset by the conversation, but doesn't speak up. Adam then changes the subject briefly. Now that I think about it, that battle, Soren and the girl he was with, they seem strong. Soren especially has progressed in such a short amount of time. Honestly, Zero, I think if we wait too long, the class is going to become a real threat to us. We might not reach our goal if... Zero cuts him off and says, "While I do agree, I do not believe in rushing. Rushing will only lead to failure. As they learn, we too will learn." So what if they get stronger? Everyone is getting stronger. And there's a brief pause amongst all of them. "You see, I need to know something about the Chancellor that will make him really understand the pain he's given us. The pain of loss. Even after I took what I thought was his life's motivation, it's become clear to me that finding out one thing is a challenge. The fact he didn't come after, even bother to look into that situation after it happened. Let me reword that. The fact that he didn't look further into the situation after it happened already tells me that I was wrong to choose that target. Fuck. However, it is clear to me that finding that one thing that will change him over is going to be a challenge. We just need to attack what he cherishes most, and something tells me it's not Erebonia. If his mind really wasn't Erebonia, he would have sent out a hunt for us a long time ago.
Maybe we're not much of a threat then. Maybe we should be.
That is not wise, Dorothy. If we put a target on our backs ever so easily, it'll be much harder to accomplish what we need to do. Excuse me, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Well, what you just said. Let us just take our time, because surely we will get what we need. The moment I find out that one thing, I will take it from him. And as Zero starts talking some more, there's footsteps heard from this area over here. And Emerald says, "Took you long enough." And I'm not gonna show who it is, but I'm gonna show a regular token for now. And the person emerges from it and says, "Well, looks like you all got yourselves in a bit of a trouble." Emerald's gaze flickers to Man in Black, we're gonna call him, as she rolls her eyes. Man in Black shrugs, and he says, "Well, but at the same time, Emerald, unlike you all, I don't have any special powers. I'm just an ordinary guy, so I can't just, rush over here whenever I can." Emerald, clearly still unsure of Man in Black's presence among them, turns her to Zero. Why is he even among us? His goal isn't exactly the same as ours. Zero meets her gaze with a relaxed, almost amused expression that they can't see because he's wearing a mask. While his goal isn't as potent as ours, he's still a fool. And he has potential. A potential no one else saw. A fool seeks recognition, and I gave it to him. Besides, out of all of us, he's the most inside, I would say. It was thanks to him Brayhar was almost a success. Emerald scoffed, not particularly impressed, while Man in Black awkwardly laughs, as if trying to diffuse attention. Well, maybe this will help you recognize my talents. Man in Black pulls his bag out, and he starts pulling out some devices or gadgets or stuff from his bag. With this, I think you might be able to understand that I'm not just here to play games. I will support you all in any way I can. And then he goes to Lynn, and he hands her a choker-like accessory. Here, put this on. This will adjust your breathing and stabilize your lungs. That way, the side effect won't punish you as hard as it is right now. Still, please give it a try. And Lynn looks at the choker and puts it on reluctantly, and slowly but surely she starts feeling a little better. But she's still coughing, just not as violently as before. And for you, Miss Emerald, I think you might like these. And he goes to Emerald. Just put these lens over your current lens. It reflects or will raise into your pupils, stabilizing your eyesight so you won't go blind from the side effect of yours. She scoffs again, as she, I guess, starts adjusting the glasses. He then approaches Adam. As for you, Adam, this will stabilize the cells in your body. I'm still quite impressed. with Nixie's spell that allowed you to use this body after your original's death. It's a bit rough, but with some time, I think I could really help you out here so you won't ever have to crumble again. He hands him a chest-like accessory. I guess imagine I don't know what it's called, not a Marvel head, but the thing that Iron Man has on his chest. Something like that. He pretty much tells him to put it on and it'll stabilize his cells. And that's pretty much the gist of it. Let me see. And then Man in Black approaches Dorothy. Says, I know you've been struggling with hallucinations lately, so I invented this. And he puts some earbuds into her ears. What is this? These are some earplugs that will emit sounds to trick your brain. This trickery will have you see things that, well, I guess see things clearly. Those hallucinations won't bother you as much as they did before. It's still in a work of progress, but I think it'll help you out, Miss Dorothy.
Thank you.
And as for you, Nixie, he kneels down. I know you don't suffer from the side effects like the rest of them, but I think you might enjoy this. And he hands her a hand-knitted teddy bear, offering to her. I'm a pretty decent sewer. I made something like this for someone I care about. Though I think she's a little too old for a teddy bear by now. He laughs as he's reminiscing briefly. Nixie stares at the bear. Doesn't look like she wants to take it. And Man in Black says, well, what I told the person I gave the teddy bear to, I told her that it's just like her. It has a fiery attitude, just like her. So she'll be able to talk to it more. So maybe this one, let's say, it feels the same way you feel. It's looking for something. It wants someone to talk to. And I think it can use a friend, Nixie. Her gaze softens for a brief moment. Then she looks away. But she doesn't reject it. She slowly reaches out for the bear and takes it. Thank you. Man in Black looks proud of himself. And he looks around the area as they're almost stabilized. I'm sure you're wondering how they will pull this off, Emerald. By studying the End's magic, I included on my way. I included on a way to mesh together with Orbital Tech. I don't need power to join your cause. I can still be of assistance. The ones who are weak shouldn't be overlooked. Because they got a strength somewhere else. Emerald is annoyed at Man in Black, and they kind of have a little stare off. Then she makes an amused scoff, showing a slight respect for the Man in Black. Then Man in Black turned towards Zero. By the way, I've made a major breakthrough. All the info regarding the mansion. There's something being hidden in there, deep in there, and they obviously want it hidden by all means. It's heavily likely underground too, but requires some secret access. Like, switch of sorts. So, if you want, I can actually go in there myself and give it a... And then... Zero cuts him off, I was going to say, and says, not yet. After the stunt we just pulled, someone's bound to be watching. Let's hold off for now. He pauses as his gaze narrows as he reflects on the situation. He goes like down here. That stunt, despite it being her idea, put us in a slight situation. I don't think it's that serious, but it will slow us down just for a brief moment. In the end, she forced us to take a part in one of her little plays. Let's just see how things pan out for now. We can strike again whenever we can. For now, we must rest. And reflect on today. He looks up, and he looks at his left hand. And I bet you're getting a real kick out of this. Slight chuckle under his breath. Everyone, let's reconvene after the weekend's over. After we see what happens, we'll have new plans. And he turns towards everybody. So, until next time, my friends. And Lynn opens a portal. Yeah, she opens a portal, and the scene will end there. I butchered the fuck out of that scene, but I.
Oh, they got it. So.
Yep, they do.
All right.
All right. Interesting.
I go back.
That scene told a lot. Holy shit.
All right, put some music back on. We're continuing.
Hold on, let me.
Celica heads to the graveyard.
Wow.
Damn, girl, we're still talking.
I had this feeling. The wind somebody goes to the graveyard right now.
I had a vision.
Freaking P5S vision.
All right, so leading off from there, Dina confirms that they all escaped. And she has no idea where they're at right now. And someone has the power to travel through dimensions, which was currently probably Lynn, but then she said you can't move while in that dimension, so something else happened, and she does not know. But she thinks that everyone's safe for the time being, so. But, you know.
I would say that perhaps they have other allies. If you were able to detect the ethereal stream, maybe someone else on their side was able to as well. We don't know how many fools are there in total.
Well, the only people who can actually look into the ethereal stream are people like myself and those above me. If you're not one of the two, then you should be able to see through it. So, your theory's kind of lacking, but I guess you can't rule it out. I guess you have to expect the unexpected, right?
She looks at Johan, he's like, why do I feel like I'm not surprised you're saying that?
You know, meeting all you guys in passing, I learned about all those lines you guys say. Like you as
She starts joking around, like, as they say, and frick, and she starts saying all that stuff. So, but yeah.
But,
Does that mean, hold on, DM, does that mean that for Leticia, she just looks at her and says, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? That does sound like me.
But yeah, DNA pretty much says that only people, she doesn't say this term, but no, yeah, I'll say what she said. Only people like her and those above her can sense the ethereal stream. So unless they have that, then she thinks there's no way that that's possible.
Yeah.
Oh, and I also guess people who actually know how to use the power of that.
And points at Liliana's hand.
Well, as Eliana says, they did have multiple artifacts with them, including the flute. And perhaps they have one that can do something against your magic. Who knows? They also have that Nixie girl is also able to do magic. I'm not sure she can do ethereal magic, but
Oh,
she did something.
That girl? Her magic is actually also out of this world. I don't think it's even otherworldly either. That's the crazy thing.
Wait,
So the possibility
really?
are endless.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know how to put it, but it's not magic or otherworldly. It's just a combination of multiple things in one, I would say. Got me a little interested, honestly.
So Lena always had that in her, huh?
And I guess I'll put my 2 cents in there. But the other person who kind of caught my interest was the guy with the mask. You know, the aura he was emitting was also interfering with the ethereal stream. It was like, I don't know, he had the power of an awakener. But That doesn't seem possible either. None of the witches would do that this early and this early.
If he was, that means that one of the witch agreed to help him.
That's the thing. I haven't met a single witch for a long time, and I'm still trying to find my master. Like she is. But in any case, if someone did help, that's gonna be concerning.
Speaking of, he was able to replicate himself into multiple copies.
What? I saw it with my own eyes. That's not my voice. Fuck me, bystander. I saw it with my own eyes.
But
I did as well, Judith says.
Power to multiply yourself? Are you sure that's what it was?
Leon says, it looked very similar to Lila's with her copies, but his were moving extremely fast. As if he was in place, but also multiple places at the same time.
That's some super speed there. It's almost like you attune with time. But that's not possible because, well, I still got my powers. So, woo. Well, most of it at least.
Honestly, out of all the fools, he's the biggest mystery of them all. As far as I can tell, he's a large man with a mask and seems to have many, many powers associated with him that we don't know about.
Mask. Wish I got a good look at him. Yeah, so the aura I felt from that man.
Am I gonna have to draw him?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. That's it.
At the end of the day, though, let's hope that he's not an awakener. That kind of power is definitely the world breaking.
Well, speaking of world breaking, their main goal is to kill the Chancellor, or as they said, take away everything he cares about.
Chancellor? He's like a pretty nice guy from my perspective.
Well, I guess from their perspective, he's like the boogeyman.
Very bad.
Oh, the boogeyman? You mean the Baba Yaga?
No. The men that go after the Baba Yaga.
Oh my god.
So, I don't want to be that person here, but what? Please. I think you answered it earlier, but I just want to know in depth, like, what the fuck? Like I said before, you guys are the only interesting people that I've met over these multiple years. And I thought, well, heck, they might need my help. And also the ring that she got. I can't let it go into the wrong hands. What reason is there for me not to help you guys?
Well, for one, you barely know us, so...
Yeah, but I know enough about most of you just by talking to you.
Well,
Like, heck, you, Soren, I know you're friends with my brother.
Yes, did you get the message as well?
Yeah, I'm impressed. You used the bottle for that. That brought a tear to my eye.
I mean, that's what you requested, wasn't it?
Yeah. Thanks for that, man.
Of course. I am curious about your backstory, but I think we have more pressing matters ahead of us right now.
Mm-hmm.
actually, Dana, now that I think about it, what? I know you came to help us, and I'm appreciative of it, especially. But isn't that putting you in danger?
Why? What do you think I'll be in danger?
It just seems like they have a goal set, and do you saw how much they took out of us. Do you really think it was a good idea to go there? Go there?
You think it's a good idea to die over there?
Well,
If I didn't help you guys, what do you think would have happened? No one would have came, and y'all would have been done. Game over. But look, don't think about me. Think about yourselves. I can handle myself. I'm pretty strong. I'm pretty strong too. Like you. What I'm trying to say is, you Eloane, stop thinking about the small stuff. Think about the bigger picture here. You're all still alive to live another day, and to maybe, who knows, stop the big bad. I mean, I'm pretty bad too. Darkest Girl Zero is my nickname, but I'm not bad. But I want to be, but I'm not.
point taken. It's just. And he just go back into his seat. He's not arguing this anymore.
Leon's gonna say, speaking of bad, you still stole a book.
You mean this one?
She pulls out the fire book.
Testarossa.
Testarossa book. Yeah, look at this, everyone.
Wait.
Nah, I wouldn't say steal. I kind of took what belongs to them. But yeah, I got it. I think I'm done reading it, so.
She slaps it on the table.
Finders keepers. I'm not looking. Someone else can take it.
Leo says, the church has been trying to acquire this book for, what is it now? More than 10 years?
And that's how long you had it?
Yeah, I do love reading.
If you
Once a
don't mind.
year. Yeah, go ahead. I'm not looking. It's all yours.
I guess she's going to verify.
So when you hold on to it, your ring glows faintly, and words appear on the page.
Liliana will, I guess, see the words for like a second, confirm that it's real. Like I said, read it a little bit, and then close the book.
All right.
And then
What do you
say,
think? Legit?
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just taking a book from my estate. Yeah, says while smiling.
But at the end of the day, everyone, you're all alive. So cheer up.
Right. We all lived, which honestly is the best thing that could have happened today.
Well, I think all I can really tell you guys. I don't want to overstay my welcome or anything, but I gotta skedaddle. I gotta keep looking for my master. She's just a hard cat to catch.
Ashley, Dana, can I walk out with you? I got something else I gotta ask.
Ooh, I'm flattered. Why? You gonna tell me something? You gonna put your feelings to me?
It's definitely not the latter, but I do.
What?
But I do want to talk to you a little bit. Is that okay?
Barely know you, bud. Okay.
Well, before you do that,
Yeah.
well, let's start this. Okay, well, fuck. I appreciate you for helping me with my situation, especially the bottle. Surprised to have that.
I'm always happy to help.
But now the one major question I would like to ask, and this is going to be involving you, Liliana, is about that ring.
Yes.
So I think we all are aware that that ring is important allowed you to do a lot of the stuff that you do as of now. But it seems that they were the one that's seeking it, which is the justice.
Tom, can you turn down the music? Just a little bit.
I just did actually. I'll do more.
Okay, say that again, man. Sorry, Silica.
Basically, she's asking you that the jester is currently targeting a ring. And
Fools.
I'm gonna ask this right now. Oh, the fuck! Oops, the fools. And she's gonna ask. So, is there anything else you need to tell us that we should know of?
How the hell should I even say this? 'Cause I don't know. Leon says,
So, what Ronald's gonna say.
Well, aside from what she's already told us about it, that girl said there was more to it that you haven't told us. So, I guess it's more or less if what she said is true or not. Is there more to tell us?
oh, okay, I know what I'm saying. So for Silica, it's just magic, right? Is that what I'm understanding? So you're asking if there's more to the ring? Okay. Yeah.
I think let me read with that. Basically, I'm asking you, why is the reason for them to be targeting a ring? I should read with that. Yeah.
Okay. Leon says, yes, there is a lot more to this ring. Could have sworn I even said this even before, but I guess it will be a refresher. Basically, there are 7 rings like these. All 7 rings belong to a awakener. And the awakeners are the whole purpose of the shrines, as you already know. The thing with my ring is that when I am able to use it, Sakuya never actually started her shrine. And what's more, when I wanted to give it back to Sakuya, it rejected her. Ever since then, Sakuya has entrusted it to me, despite I had this ring for pretty much all my life.
I want to cut you off real quick, miss, but who's Sakuya?
Oh, Sakuya is the current witch of the Testarossa clan.
Whoa, you've been a witch?
Multiple, actually.
Whoa! Did you meet one with a big hat?
No, I have not.
Oh, fiddlesticks. Oh, crap baskets. Oh, man. I was hoping.
When I met them, they didn't have a big hat.
Oh, dang it. Oh, well. Although meeting a few witches is pretty nice. Although, I guess they're supposed to be, like, away from humans, but I think this generation's kind of like, I don't know, not being away from humans. A little different than what I'm used to.
I asked one day outside, Captain. Remind me, what did Zero say about that ring that Leon asked? If you could just give me like a quick summary.
So to remind you, actually, Tom, I go.
Like when he said it in a few sessions ago.
No, technically last session, 2 sessions ago.
He said that ring, we need it for the sub goal.
Yeah,
something like that. They didn't really go into too much detail, but basically Zero just said need it for the sub goal. That's actually it. They didn't say a lot, so they didn't really say a lot. But Leona knows why. So
yeah. So I'm pretty sure I did told you guys. So if I hadn't, my bad. But
I'm
here
pretty
I
sure
go.
Fraxus noticed too.
Yeah, that too. So I guess just a refresher, 9. Leon will say, the gist of it, Silica, is that once all Awakeners awaken, then the Great Twilight can begin. And as you know, the Great Twilight is what changed everything in the Dark Ages. The thing is that should the fools be the ones that use it, they can pretty much do whatever they see fit. Which is the whole reason as to why the witches mostly witches, they want to awaken the rings and then keepsake it, protect it, so it isn't used for harm. That's why they want the ring, Celica.
Mhm.
If it's their sub goal, then, well, it's not their main priority. The Chancellor seems to be their common goal. It seems that they still want to have the rings for the Great Twilight. At least that's what I theorize.
Yep, and ideally, I think the witches. Well, most of them don't want to actually choose the wrong awakening. Well, because their chosen warriors are hearts of power, the divine knights that manifested during the Great Calamity or Twilight, whichever name catches you. But
Yes, that's,
go ahead.
and that's why Praxis tested our energies when we met her, to see if we were compatible to become Awakeners.
Mm-hmm.
She told us about it over in Bronya Island.
Although I don't think she knew this one. There hasn't been an Awakener for long time, because the requirements to do so are so strict. As you probably know, you need a willing wish that has magic, the trial, and the ring. All three have to be there.
Yes, and what's more, this the Great Twilight did purge the world into chaos. Should all the Awakeners gather something called the Infernal Castle, it would revive the Great One, Leon says. Now, who this Great One is, I actually don't really know. But for what I do know is that the witches all gathered together to stop it.
Mhm.
Perhaps our apprentice would know more.
Oh, I know a lot, but you can read the book instead and tell us more about it. I have way more details than I could ever tell you. But the legends say the witches combined their efforts together to seal the Great One by creating divine knights scattered across Cimmeria.
Summing up, Silica, it's best that we don't let the fools get their hands on the Awakener rings, otherwise they can replicate that tragic event.
Yes.
And do you really want to fight against someone who has otherworldly powers that even surpass what you currently see? I don't think you want to see. But I heard in a was that there's someone stealing witches' powers.
Yes, and that's why Owain was trying to warn you. There is someone who is stealing their powers right before their eyes. They'll catch you by surprise and leave you virtually lifeless.
Oh boy. Well, I'm just an apprentice, so they can't really do much to me, but if I can find my master, I can let him know.
Yeah, I just wanted to warn you about that, but I still want to talk to you if you still have the quick time.
Well, any other questions before I skedaddle out of here?
Well, before you leave, DNA, and before Owain leaves, I think you should tell us more about Nixie and his association with her.
Yeah.
It's probably best that you know as well. He's saying that to DNA.
I did promise you guys I would tell you about that.
Oh boy, I've been hearing a lot of stuff. Well, I'm game. Who's Nixie?
I just imagine her just being so goofy and everyone's all stiff.
Yeah, I can see that. I can totally see that.
So, who's Nixie?
Forgive me if I call her by a different name, but her name is Letna.
Who?
Is that Eustace Astley saying that, or?
Yeah, he says who?
That's the girl that I was talking to. Or, again, Nishi. But Letna's the name I'm going to go name with her. Gonna call her.
Johan says,
I never heard her be called that name before from all the times I ran into her during my time with Noelle. I guess I am a little interested in this one.
You don't mind me asking, why didn't you tell us this after we met her in Parm?
That's the thing. I didn't remember. We we met for the first time during the Kill the Drow a long time ago. She was part of the orphanage group that Liliana mentioned before. It was her and a few other kids that still live down there. But while the kids were having a good time in Kildick, she was mostly alone. And nobody really messed with her other than me. So I just did what I could just to make her feel better at Kildick. Try to make her feel at home, you know? But... And this is where I really feel like it gets weird. I forgot. And not in the literal sense. I just forgot about her somehow. That when she was leaving Kildick, she said it seemed like I didn't even recognize her. Seemed like I just left her out and pretended that she didn't even exist. And that was a huge mistake. You see, during that time when she was over in Kildick, she told me about all the things that happened to her, and a lot of it was not great. She never got along with the kids, and the owner of the orphanage was never too privy on her, always messing with her and calling her useless and just saying, you only exist because everybody can be grateful that they aren't you.
Sorry, go ahead.
I still get frustrated just thinking about that. Anyways, when they came over to Kildick, I played with her and I told her that I would get away from that treatment. I would make her feel happy and take her away from all that pain. But like I said, I forgot, and I left her to drown. The man who saved Kildick a long time ago, it used my pain, used my forgetfulness as a way to break her. Made her actually think that nobody cared about her. And that really made her go down a deep, dark path. So that's the quick and short of it. It's just someone that I actually forgot. But I don't know about you guys, but I still see that she does not mean any harm. I don't know what happened.
Cece interrupts you.
Don't mean any harm. Did you see what fucking happened to you?
I did.
You mean to harm my ass? You almost died.
I know. But
every time we seen that girl, she always attacked us.
But listen, when I got attacked this time, I looked at her. I was looking at her in her eyes. She looked as shocked as I was. I don't think that was of her own volition. I don't think she is the one that caused that. If she was, if it was, then I guess he played a hell of a trick on me. Sorry, it's just listening to her story and how much she actually cared about me. She saw something in me that she thought she could have, and now she couldn't. And now Zero is saying that she's having her power, that she is taking her desire with her own two hands. And I don't like that. I'm happy that she can stand on her own 2 feet, but that doesn't mean that she's alone. So that's why I told you guys to back off. I wanted to talk to her personally. I wanted to talk to her as as you will, as Latna, I wanted a way to talk to it without the barriers of a Class 7 member and a fool. But as two people that just need to talk, okay? That's it. I'm sorry that it dragged us into this whole mess, but I still don't regret what I did, and I'll do it again if I have to.
Cecil sits down. No, I'm sorry. I guess. Just what? Every time we see her, something happens. I'm tired of it.
You know, I don't blame you for what you did. I just wanted to know what your association with her was. But you explained it quite well, so thank you, Owain.
Yeah, I understand a little bit more. You.
Thank you.
Alright, I'll just say this because I think I said it in the session. I didn't rewatch it, but Soren, you briefly recall if this didn't happen, it's supposed to do it, right? So
Okay.
Adam briefly had mentioned maybe sometime during the fight that his change that you asked him about. Actually, I don't think I said it, but whatever. His change started with a visit from a woman.
You did. You did say that, yes.
Okay, cool. And then you recall him mentioning how he said his body wasn't his, and he felt different. So you could use that for some conversation.
Trying to recall. I guess I should give everyone an update regarding Adam as well. I believe I gave details regarding him after Berehard and when I returned from Crossbell. There's anything
Who's
now?
Adam? Who's Adam?
Dina.
I know you mentioned you were able to speak to Liliana while we were in there. Were you able to see anything as well, or were you only able to communicate?
I was only able to communicate with my abilities. I can't really see other domains, but I can feel other domains.
Well,
There were a
he's a
total of
She'll just say she knows how many people were there, but like,
right.
who?
Alright, so I'll blue text a little bit. He'll inform her that he is a member of the Fools. He'll sort of describe like his association with him, where they met him in Berehard, what happened in Berehard, just bring up to speed. So I was shocked to see him. Liliana had informed me that he is alive, but when I was facing him, he informed me that his body wasn't his. It was a vessel.
I wasn't.
She looks a little disturbed.
No way.
She like eyes.
Well, isn't this quite a pickle? There's a good chance someone's using some forbidden alchemy over here.
Forbidden? What's alchemy?
And I suppose I hate to pry, but do you think it's similar to, I suppose, you, Dine?
What do you mean? Do you really want to know?
Soren, I guess, takes a deep breath. I was informed by your brother that you had died, so it's a little of a shocker to see you alive and well. But is it the same way is this the same way Adam is alive right now?
No, it's completely different. Adam, I think someone used either some magic or alchemy to bring him back from the dead. If that's the case, that's unforgivable in the alchemy world.
That can bring things back from the dead, including monsters from the Dark Ages.
However, the demonic flute can only bring people back to the dead as long as the person keeps playing it. So you should not be walking around and about if they're not playing the flute. Which means it's two things: magic or alchemy. And I don't want to be that girl, but I hope it's not alchemy. But not magic here. That's also forbidden. I guess resurrection is forbidden in general.
So Noah says, "Is that kind of like bringing back like skeletons, or?"
I mean, not exactly. It's kind of frowned upon, but it's not the same as bringing a whole person back to life, like a walking person who has a mind of their own. It's not very nice to do that. Who
In the
knows?
church-
Maybe. Yeah, go ahead. No,
In the church's eyes, resurrecting someone back from the dead would be a disturbance to the free worlds, and it's a grave sin to commit.
1 second.
I
Alright, I'm good.
Liana says, which is why I'm a bit conflicted, but since the church deemed you safe, I'll look the other way, she says to Dine. As for Adam, it seems that, since you blue texted, right, Tenshi, a little bit?
Yeah.
He was out of it. She said, like, he's not his former self. She questions.
In many ways, he did confirm that he was controlled when when he encountered a young lady many years ago. So it sort of confirms the idea of mind control among others. But he also described his body as cold and lifeless.
Does that mean he's on borrowed time?
I can't really say for certain. I guess you could say he's
Go ahead.
You could say at the very least, he isn't under a form of mind control anymore after what happened in Berehard, but he certainly isn't completely himself still. He's in control, but I guess his reincarnation or resurrection has taken its own effect on him.
Tina says,
Well, this Adam fellow's definitely interesting to me. I really hope it's not out to me, though. However, there is one spell I'm aware of. It's a pretty hard one, but you're able to, make vessels for safekeeping, I guess. If you die with your original body, the vessel will be taken over just like that. I think they call it clone.
and who would know person who would kind of was like,
I've heard that spell before, but that one's forbidden too. It could be that one. It could be alchemy.
You did say that girl, Nixie or Ladna, is very unique in her magic.
Yeah, I've never seen that in all 50 years of my life. So it's gotta be something that's so ancient that not even me, not even I would know.
I feel like, I have so many topics. I feel like these two are leaving, if I recall.
Well, I'm finally trying to leave now. I've been trying to leave for the past 30 minutes.
anyway, so I'm just gonna force it this time. I don't care anymore. Dine is gonna once again say she's gonna leave now. She's gonna go back to looking for her master. However, She goes, Liliana. She will leave her with these as well, along with the book. And she hands you potion bottle. But she says, these are pretty special. Remember that thing I did to them earlier when I put them in a whole different dimension? It's the same thing. But it's weaker because I made it myself through alchemy. So, if you throw it at somebody, they'll disappear for 1 minute. You can buy you some time in a hurry. But
They'll completely vanish.
Well, they get put into the time bubble dimension for 1 minute instead of 1 hour. So, if they're a really dangerous person, you can throw it at them and then make them go poof. But considering that Zero got out of it no problem, I guess be careful on who you use it on. Don't put it 100% work. Who knows what kind of power people got out there. So, I'm interested with you, but feel free to spread it out amongst your classmates if you want. Here's 5 of them.
5 of them? Okay.
And it's 1 per person, so you can't hit multiple people, even though you swear.
Okay. Thank you, she says.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, we should definitely only use this in case of real emergencies.
Yes, sir. Well, this was a nice chat, everybody. Glad I got to meet you all. Look forward to the next newspaper article. I got a lot to write about. And also, well, if you ever want to find me, I'm probably going to be here most of the time. So if you really need my assistance, I'll be over here.
Over here as in...
In Heimdall, of course. I kind of just live here, but I kind of travel over the place. I'm mostly like in the middle of everybody. I go to Grenville sometimes, and other places, so, you know. You'll find me.
Or suppose you'll know that we'll be trying to find you.
Maybe.
Alright.
Maybe not. But yes, Class 7, and you.
What's it, Aaron?
Very nice meeting. Oh, and you too.
And Judith.
Nice to meet you all. Until next time, where the evil within me will come to consume you all. Woo!
Are you serious?
No, I'm not serious. Dark Skill Zero is out.
I'm coming with, remember?
I get a little faster than that.
Well, she's, something.
I gotta catch up with her. I'll see you guys in a second.
She said she was multi-talented.
No running in the halls.
I try my best.
Either sees to run through the halls.
Should be told you should have gone the other way, would have been faster.
Yeah.
Good day to you, ladies. Oh, good day.
Wait up!
Fucking Sue! Oh, I love Sue. So, wow, I guess they're going after her.
Boo! Did I scare you?
Yes.
I'm a job.
Anyway, so, all right, yeah, I'll do them first and go back to you guys. So, I'll do you all first, then go back to you guys.
Yeah, I figure you're talking about me.
Yeah.
Wow, what do you want to talk about? Oh God, don't tell me.
What?
I'm not ready.
Ready for what?
Oh, let's not waste any time here. I really gotta go. You all. What do you need? Do you really want to talk to this villain? Evil.
Yes, very much so.
Ooh.
Like I said, I want to try to make things right.
Yeah. All right.
But,
How will you make the left right?
now that I'm not sure about, I just need... All I gotta do is just talk to her again. That's why I really wanted to go with you at the very beginning, but... You see the state that I'm in. No... How would that be a hindrance if anything went awry?
I see, little Wayne. So why are you telling me this? Do you think I could do something for you?
Maybe not, but I also wanted to see what else you knew about her or anything that she possessed. You said that she has something that's not even otherworldly.
Yeah. What do I mean? Well, isn't it obvious? It's something that's not of this world. It's something that I've never seen before. If there's otherworldly, we can call this other dimensional magic. How about that?
Other dimensional?
Yeah, it's like it came from a completely different realm. That's what I think. Well, she's able to still cast magic from this realm. She has powers that are from a whole different realm altogether. That's how I can explain it. It's not 100% factual, it's all hypothesis. So don't take my word for it, Yolo Wayne. Just take it with a grain of salt.
Well, it's still anything to go off of would be useful.
And you should really mind your business sometimes. You don't know what you're getting yourself into, Yolo Wayne. You're still just a normal person at the end of the day. Even if you do have some special qualities within you that not even you know about. I'm sure you heard the name Hazriet before.
What's the name again? Say it again.
Hazriet. How do I know that name? It's written all over you, Yellow. You might not know this, but somehow, some way, you got some of her in there.
Some of her? What do you even mean by that?
I know as much as you do. I can't tell you something I don't know. It's not factual. It's just an hypothesis.
And is that why you called me interesting when you first met me?
You catch on quite quick, Yolo Wayne. Well, quick! That's more like 2 months ago. Maybe not quick enough. You're special, Yolo Wayne.
I'm hearing that a lot.
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually. Although you probably shouldn't. You'll get yourself some big trouble. Some things are better kept a secret.
Like I told someone, I'd rather know than be off. Not know. I'm rather know than to let something just slip by the wayside.
Well, is there anything else you want me to say? 'Cause I really need to go. I can just put you in a time bubble if you keep asking useless questions.
No, I will let you go, but I just wanted to warn you. Like Soren mentioned, I wanted to warn you about the people who are taking the power from the various wishes. If you see any of them, or even your master, I would give them that warning.
I'll do that for you, Halloween.
But
I'll do it for you, no problem.
But you
I was
mentioned.
gonna do it anyway. Go ahead.
But you also mentioned for your master that they wear a big hat.
Yeah, big and round and pointy.
Okay.
Before you say anything, if you're going to say anything, you do recall her saying, "Don't tell anyone."
I know for a fact. I was going to say crap.
I'm just making sure. I just had this premonition, you know.
No, I didn't want to. It was more of a confirm than say anything. Well, if you ever find your master, tell them I said hi.
You know my master?
No, but
Then why do I tell them hi if they don't know you?
I don't know. You've been looking for them for so long. I just
You're
try.
weird.
I just try to make a
Okay.
normal gesture, okay? You know, a human gesture. You ever heard of it?
Oh, I used to be human.
Exactly.
She looks at him. She's really examining his facial expressions.
I see. Okay, I'll give her a nice hello. I'll say hello, wait, hello. And I cannot wait to see the look on her face when I say that line. Alright. Nice chatting with you, Eloy. Look forward to the next article.
See you later.
Bye. Hey, Crabs Wessel! Woohoo! Woohoo!
Good lord. The fucking look forward to, Tom. I see you, bro. I fucking see you.
Woohoo!
Wrong. Okay. Anyway, so how you feel, you well?
I DM'd you how I feel.
Cool. All right, next, back up here. So she leaves, and yeah, Yon says she's quite something. Yeah, it's a little too bubbly for her the situation at hand, but I guess we could use some of that bubbly energy in this situation.
Liliana is going to hand over the 5 bottles to Eustace, Ronald, Noah, Cecilia, and Leticia.
What the fuck? Why?
Aside from you 5, she mentioned specifically myself, Soren, Lila, Celica, and Yuel that I have something special. Flan has the power of divinity within her, so she has an ace up her sleeve. All of us have special powers off of our own. Meanwhile, for you all, it could be a ace in the hole. While it wouldn't work on the fools, it could probably work on some monster or anything as an emergency.
I see.
Think of it as your element of surprise.
Or a trump card. I like this. Noah says. So who got it? Leticia, Noah.
Eustace, Ronald, Noah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Cecilia and Leticia. Pretty much the people she didn't really speak about, and I'm excluding Flan because she, because it's Flan. If you don't want it, you can give it back.
Cecilia says,
It's fine. I guess it could be an emergency if that's the case. Does this mean we're not capable or something?
No, it means that our enemies shouldn't. Our enemies would be unwise to underestimate you. That's what it means. If all of us that something special to us stand out too much, they won't expect a U5 to have something like this.
Okay. I guess the ones who are weak shouldn't be overlooked.
Yes, they would be making they'd be making a grave mistake.
I didn't think I would ever say that, but hey, I guess it works out. Well, I guess.
like she said, ace in the hole, a trump card of sorts.
Remember.
Well then, I'll keep it in my back pocket. Which one though is the mystery.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes, let's remember. only as a state of emergency. It only lasts for a minute, and it only affects one person. Whatever you decide to do on yourself to save someone or a monster, so that we can all run away, is up to you.
They all nod and agree. And okay. Okay. All right then. Well, anything else we should address? I know it's still the middle of the day, so we got plenty of time on our hands. But I don't want to, overstay our welcome in Liliana's home.
Yeah, well, there was something with our guide. She disappeared. Well, she left us, so to say, in a hurry. And I wanted to know if you would know anything about it, Instructor.
Can't say I do. I was already away. I guess she left. But I know you know the truth. So it's got to be something about that role of hers.
Yes. Leanna. Leanna says, I wanted to talk to you all about it the other day, but no one picked up. But our guide is the princess.
Who that?
Mrs. White.
Who?
Nina.
Huh. Well, what do you know? Who would have thought? Yeah. Noah says, like, wait, what's that Noah again?
So the people who know is myself, Eustace, Yuel, Lila, Johan.
Yuel doesn't
Judith,
know it.
Oh, sorry. Wait, you don't?
No.
You guys kept it basically a secret between like nobles.
Yeah, pretty
That's kinda what
much.
you hinted at.
Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. I found our side completely new. My bad. So myself, Judith, and I guess it would be Johan as well.
It would be Liliana, Eustace, Judith, and then Johan. Everybody else doesn't know.
Could have sworn Noah's.
Noah, I think Noah has a guess, but I don't think he said he knows or not. I could be wrong.
Yeah, multiple of them didn't say who she was. Just it was like a hint, but yeah, we all doesn't know.
I guess I'm the only one who is just unaware of anything.
Also, you're not here. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so that means that Flan. Okay. The princess. Wow.
Yes, which makes our guide extra important.
Mm-hmm. Our guy's just a guy who works for the royal family, is what he told us.
Yes, he has blonde hair.
And blue eyes. He looks kind of royalty, if you ask me.
His name is Roman.
Roman, the guy who helped us in St. Ark? Who else on here? Silica?
That's the thing, Roman, yes.
Yeah, I was there. I mean, I was there. He's with us, I know.
I forgot about CCO's that side. Alright, who else can say something, bro? This is Lila.
Roman, the guy from St. Ark. That guy, he's over there.
Oh my god.
And Cecilia.
Yes, Cecilia. No, Cecilia was there. I mean, Cecilia is on the side where she knows it's him. Lila's on your side, so she doesn't know that he's over there until now. So Lila's like,
You mean Roman, the guy from St. Ark?
and then Lisa says, yes, the very same. I wasn't there, but the very same. Anyway, so yeah, they're like, okay, Roman. The only people who know, they just know that he's Roman. But then I remember this. Okay, so Lila says,
Oh yeah, but Doris, she said that he looked a lot like the prince.
Who?
Roman?
Oh, would that mean that maybe he was actually the prince? Blue eyes, blonde hair like the Nina? Hmm. And he was in a hurry this morning too, right everyone?
Yeah, Leia says, yes, and I take it that you knew all along, instructor.
Of course I did. It was all Roman's idea, after all. Wanted to give his sister a look through a hand in a hand, and that's why she joined our side. But they're still royalty, so they have to attend any kind of thing that happens. They have to. So that's probably it. They've probably been there all day.
Actually, the woman came back after we did the request, and he gave us the extra request.
The what?
Extra request? You had to go find a crown or something, right? Everyone?
Yeah, it's the Phantom Thief.
And Yohan's like, damn.
He sighs.
If it's what I think it is, then honestly, I don't think. Heck. What is an instructor? Well, there is a Phantom Thief around some area that kind of is infamous, but I guess not exactly well, I wouldn't say a threat, but she's pretty infamous for stealing a lot of stuff that's important. They call her Apis. And she's part of an organization. I think a few of you might know, but they call themselves the World Stage.
Huh? The world's what?
Stage. This is an organization that kind of acts all over, and they kind of do their own thing, but they all have their own separate goals, with one big goal that not anyone really knows. But they cause problems in Liberal, Roswell, and well, I guess here now.
Wait, so the Phantom is the guy? I thought it was a guy this whole time.
No, she's definitely a woman. Pretty good at disguising herself as almost anyone, and it's completely undetectable once you got a good eye.
So would that fucking mean that the Roman we met after we got done with our quest was...
Probably her that whole time. You just never knew.
What the fuck? Yeah, what the heck?
That's scary. What if she's with us right now? I can confidently say that's not the case. But I can understand your suspicions. They don't act without reason, of course, so I don't think she would mind if you just come over here and mess with us. She's not the type of person to do, from what I've experienced over the years.
So everything. I think we're almost done. So, Yohan's gonna say,
well, kiddos, if there's nothing else, I think I should probably go look for Miss Nina. At least to see if the royal family's doing alright. I think they'll let me introduce myself. But, maybe not.
No, aren't you and Roman friends?
Well, I wouldn't say we're friends. We're acquaintances. Close acquaintances. I helped him out in Liberal once with his friend. Just...
Yeah,
But-
and he's the whole reason why you're even an instructor. Recall you saying
Yes.
it a favor.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess while I saved them, saved me. So that's the favor I owe to him. But I already told you kids already, I did it because I wanted to fulfill a wish for someone. For her.
Mm-hmm.
So Anyway, I think I'll be fine. But if you guys need me, please just call me immediately.
I guess
If you can.
before you go, instructor, I have to ask: if we're done for today, is it possible for any of us to go back to Trista?
Why'd you want to go back so soon? We'll go back tomorrow.
I believe there's something on Flawn's mind that'd probably be better for her to go to her now.
Shut up, please.
Well, persuasion?
Have Flan roll her own as well.
Please, instructor. I want to see Selena.
Roll persistent.
Don't worry, Soen. I got this. Hey!
Okay.
Wait. Is her performance the same as her persuasion?
Oh, what the fuck? My bad. Okay. It is still the same though, yeah.
Oh, okay, alright.
I get you have your sentimental values and stuff, but we're still on a assignment, so I can't allow you to go back. We're gonna be leaving tomorrow. I'm sure you can wait one more day, right?
Starting to look at Flan. Is it possible to wait?
I can. I can. Serena.
She shakes her head.
I gotta be strong, so I can wait one more day. This is gonna be a brand new me.
Guess we'll do it first thing tomorrow when we head back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Blonde.
It's okay, instructor. You're just doing your job for once.
Okay. You're back to normal.
You did tell us it's okay to break the rules if it's in the benefit of our class, though.
I did. So, I told you what I said, and that's it. I'll leave the rest up to you, Class 7. Well, I'll be heading on my merry way now.
And then Eustace gets up, "Wait, instructor!" And he gets up and I can ask you a question. And he kind of grabs Johan's hand, and Johan kind of I guess once Eustace grips it, Johan pulls it away fast, and I was like, "No, Alice Sinclair, that really what do I want to say?
Was it his left?
That really hurt." Oh, I barely even touched you, instructor, but okay, sorry. It was left hand, yeah.
Okay, Liliana's gonna. Hey, instructor.
What's
Liliana's
up?
A moment, please. And she is going to touch him where she hit that crit,
Okay.
which should be on his shoulder.
All
You guys
right.
like a poke.
Yeah, you poke his shoulder, and he has no reaction. He kind of looks like
Something wrong?
while he's holding the wrist that Eustace grabbed.
Yeah, says, "You look like you're in pain."
Oh, yeah, my wrist has been giving me a lot of problems. Ever since that one time I used, when I went all out with you kids, this usually always happens when I overextend my abilities.
It's been a month.
Yeah, it takes some time to recover. And why haven't I fought you guys for so month?
But he fought you guys last week.
Oh, but did he use his power then? His super speed?
Yeah, he was hitting you guys
Practical
multiple
damage.
times.
Oh, okay.
In a turn, yeah. Practical damage, yeah.
I didn't know. I must have not noticed that it was that. My bad.
It's all good. So he says that.
It's only been a week, Liliana.
How much time does it even take for you to recover?
Well,
Should you even be out and about?
Well, I don't have to fight with my left, then I think I'm fine. Don't worry, it'll recover in no time. Just maybe a couple more days.
Okay, Vegeta says. Next time, tell me about it.
Sure.
Like in Berea Heart, when you were hurt.
Yeah, that took quite some time to recover. Don't worry, I'll be sure to tell you kids next time anything like this happens.
For now, Liana's going to use her final spell slot and do Cure Wounds. Show me this wrist.
Sure. He rolls up his sleeve, and you see his wrist. He has his usual gloves on that wrist, and you see his little. I don't want to say purple, red. It's not bruised, but you can see where the pain is supposed to be at.
Okay, so there you go, level 1. Right.
GM, but thanks.
Oh, it's on GM, my bad. Oh, I know it was on GM.
Wait,
So
look
yeah,
at
this is a
that.
10.
Hey, look at that! It feels a lot better now. He starts like moving his I guess hand around with his wrist. Magic does come in handy, huh?
Yeah, it says. Yes, but it has its consequences.
Instructor, by the way. He's gonna go on and say what he's gonna say. He just says some shit. I just had to give a reason for him to get up. So he's asking him a fucking question. Johan answers, and he's like, "Oh, thank you, instructor. I'll tell Rudy about this later." Okay, so all right. Well, if you need me, give me a call. That was me coughing on him. So.
Okay. you know.
All right, he skedaddles on out of there. Oh,
So-
that was nice. What a busy man he is. Well, busy, quote unquote.
He's always has something to do, Liana says.
Yes, look after us, huh? Ugh.
Yes, but he's not really taking a break now, is he?
Like Haru. She never takes a break either. Yeah, she's not learning know when to take a break.
Yeah, and look what happened.
Well then, everyone. If you're all done, I can tie up the table, and I guess you can go on about your day.
What time is it?
I don't know. Let's say it's like 5.
Huh, evening, huh? Well, everyone, feel free to remain in my mansion as you see fit. For now, everyone are guests. If you want to know more about my mansion or whatnot, feel free to ask me.
Where's the bathroom?
Oh, the bathroom? The bathroom is down the right hall, and then you take a left.
Alrighty, chat room. Okay, so he's gonna leave.
I'm going to
anyway.
take my leave.
Oh, I need to go back to our hotel. Yeah.
Oh, we should probably let Marianne know that we're done with our expedition.
Yes. Yes, we told them it'd be a dangerous trip, so they're probably concerned.
Yeah, and I guess I want to, Aaron. I want to see Mary now. So I think I'll take my leave as well.
Yeah, we can take you there.
Okay. Meanwhile, down here, after DNA leaves, someone's approaching, and you all hear us. What's my voice? Fuck it.
Oh, Yuel! Is that you?
Miss Nina?
Yes. I was told there was dinner over here, so I want to come right away. After I was done doing my stuff. What are you doing here?
I was just having a quick conversation with someone. We just finished. But there's dinner? I don't remember hearing anything about that. Whoa, did he?
I think it happened when you were with you weren't there.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear anything about Emil.
Oh, Oh, yeah, I was invited to dinner and I came as early as I can. Is Liliana here?
Yeah, she's still inside with the others. I am pretty sure
Okay.
everybody in my class is still in there.
Okay, I gotta tell her something really important. And also Eustace as well. Is Eustace there too?
Yeah. It might be in the dining room. That's where they were last at before I came down here.
Okay, if you don't mind leading the way, I'd be really thankful.
Okay, sure. And I take her to the dining room.
The maids welcome her. They all immediately recognize who she is, including Mom. And they give their respects real quick. You notice this that they're they're really just catering to her, like bow, all that stuff. Even Leon's mom.
Okay. Oh, so you came here before? They seem to really like you.
Actually, it's my first time being here, actually.
Wow. I guess Liliana's invitation is that big.
Yeah. Good day. Hey, good day. Is that her? Yes, it is her. Bow. Oh, don't worry. I'm used to it.
Yeah. Wait, is that Johan Ashley here?
Where is he?
He was right here.
here. Yeah, something like that.
I was leaving him on my end, and I guess he's there, so he's not there.
Okay.
I don't see him,
Oh.
so it might just be between y'all.
No. I'm saying like he was leaving here is what I meant.
He was
He's not
right.
here.
He was right here on my screen. That's why I asked.
I'm saying ooh because that means that he disappeared. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, you see Johan on the way, bro.
Okay. I'm just double checking because I was gonna be like, "Hi, instructor," that kind of thing. I'm not trying to infer anything else, really.
Oh, hey, Wayne. Oh, I was just looking for you.
Looking
Yeah.
for.
Oh, Instructor Johan, what a coincidence.
Oh, well, that saves me the trouble, I guess.
No, what you need me for?
And he just blue text that Liliana told him that she kind of disappeared. She was in a hurry, worried, this and that, and he just tells her why he's looking for her.
Oh, don't you worry about me. It's okay. I hope everyone's doing fine.
Oh, yeah, we're doing good. Although I do need to go see,
Oh, if that's the case, you probably can't right now because
She just says,
there's some visitors right now, so you can't really hide. But, I'm sure if you go to the east side, you might be able to get some answers.
Alright, I'll go into the Wild Goose Chase, Miss Nina. I'll catch you later.
It's same as well.
Yeah,
Wayne, don't trip.
I already have too many injuries for one day, instructor. I'll see you later.
Alright, good day, fellow mates.
Farewell.
Goodbye, mates.
alright. So,
Ah.
you go through, we're almost there. Eustace. Oh,
See,
I went to the
he was
bathroom.
right there.
Huh?
No, he was right there. I guess Nina was underneath or above.
No, Johan's here, bro.
I see Astro Johan right here. I'm not joking.
I guess it's glitched out
Oh,
for you.
refresh, yeah.
I'll deal with it later. Johan doesn't.
Okay. Alright, so you saw it in the bathroom. Oh, hello, you all.
Hey, this.
Nina!
Oh, Eustace. Oh, I really need to speak.
I have to really use the bathroom.
Go
I'll
use
be
the
right on in a
restroom.
second.
Stop worrying about it.
Oh, I hope I get a chance at least.
Someone on the errand be leaving right now?
I guess you will be. Which way you gonna leave?
The way we came in. Because we don't know anything about this manor, so we probably just backtrack.
So left side?
Sure, yeah.
Alright, so those leaving. 1, 2, 3. I think I have CCS to leave as well. And Judith. That's it, yeah. So they're the ones who are going to be leaving. Silka, are you staying?
I think.
Silka, are you there?
He's there. He's just thinking.
He said,
He does something. He says something.
Okay.
he said, let me think. Hey, Silica, do you want to be with Liliana?
Fuck, I guess I gotta talk to her, I guess.
Alright, you're staying. Sick.
I
Alright.
guess it would be too.
So you're leaving?
No.
Alright, so these four are gonna stay. So everyone leaves. Yeah. 1 second. Bruh. Alright. The advice are sent to you guys. You guys are having. It's just about to end. So. Alright. So let me refresh because my thing's glitching out now. Okay. So while he's in the bathroom, Nina comes up, knocks on the door.
Come in.
Hello, everyone who's not here.
Oh. Nina.
Uh,
And
I'm back. Did everybody else leave already?
yeah,
Yes,
you just missed them.
You finished up that conversation, and you must be the guide for that side.
Oh, yes, I'm Nina. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, this is Nina. She been appointing us our field study tasks for the past 2 days. But
Oh, this is certainly a surprise. We weren't expecting to see you.
You invited me to dinner. What do you mean?
Yes, quite, but you did leave, so suddenly.
She's like laughing awkwardly. She looks uncomfortable. Yana
What?
says, "Are you okay?"
Oh, me? I'm fine.
has she been uncomfortable this entire time since she showed up?
Yeah.
Miss Nina, take a seat.
I guess
you look quite flushed. You should probably take a seat and wind down. I suppose you're right.
before she starts sitting down, I try to whisper to her as quickly as possible. Is everything okay?
She looks at her, even smiles. That's it.
Yeah.
Like a yes smile.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Okay, so Liliana is going to sit at her chair.
Miss Nina, are you sure?
Is it that obvious? Oh yes, obvious as the sun. The girl who smiles all the time is smiling like her dog died or something.
Those who smile the most are usually those who are the saddest. At least, that's how I see it.
She's like,
Well, I mean,
and suddenly, all right, well, roll a dex. Save.
Death save, gotcha.
Okay.
Of course.
So the door busts open, and Ewell goes on this side and gets pushed out of the way. All right, I'm here. Oh wait, are you okay?
I just imagine it just the freaking flat pancake kind of thing from cartoons. Like he slams the door without knowing I'm there. So I just on the other
I know
end.
what you mean, yeah.
Wayne, I could have sworn I heard his voice. Wayne,
I'm here.
Closes the door. I'm so sorry. Here, let me make it up to you.
What are you gonna do?
Anyways, everyone, I'll take it to your seat. And he just walks you over to your seat.
So, since you did ask for I did promise food. Sophia, can you
Of course.
me?
Yes, yes. I'll make you the best thing ever, Miss Nina. Thank you.
Should I be here for this?
Did you want to leave?
It's just everybody's acting so weird.
I think it's pretty normal. Noah says.
I just look at Noah with like a glare. I'm like, you can't be serious.
Anyways, Nina. Oh, close one.
Yes, but first of all, I think the both of you should just first take a deep breath.
Okay, I'll sit right here. Just give me Lila.
Don't talk to me.
You well? Alright. So after that, take deep breaths. Nina smiles awkwardly and she says,
Well, since Jesus is here, and you guys are feeding listen to this too, something important that I know the gist of it, but not too much of it. Kind of overheard it through the door, but my father, and my brother, and my mother, and Mr. Isaac were talking in the throne room earlier. They were
Steps up.
discussing something that, honestly, is gonna change everybody big time. And I think it's gonna start somehow, some way, involving the 4 great houses.
and I'm going to end the session there.
Ooh, okay.
All right. Thank you, chat room. And we'll see you next week. All right.